Welcome SSC 220 students. This is my week 12 commentary as we are now wrapping up module 3 in the course. The pace will pick up now and you'll note that test number 2 is due this week. Beware, because the final 2 tests of the course will be opened up in a mere 2 weeks. Test 3 everybody will take, and test 4 is optional for students who want to drop the lowest grade on their test scores. So now is the time to be posting your plans for your peer group oral presentation in Dr. K's office and thinking about these final tests. With respect to our work in Parton this week, we're looking at 7 topics. But they're all about qualitative research. So a word about qualitative research is in order. We have been introduced to the concept earlier in the course, and this is a final return to it so that you can compare and contrast the really profound differences between qualitative, quantitative, and then mixing the methods. The key concept in really getting your head around qualitative research is generalizability. In other words, are we trying to find theories and laws of nature that generalize across social phenomenon, or in the case of qualitative research, we're more interested in the experience and perceptions of a particular group or a particular social unit. So that alone is a tremendous contrast. And in fact, with the mixed methods, one's goals will lie anywhere on the continuum of studying something that is totally unique to and subjective to studying something that generalizes to a larger population. Thus, it's not surprising the first 2 of the 7 topics this week is all about sampling. Following that are 2 topics about measurement. And again, you'll find that qualitative methods are much more text-based and audio-based, audio data, as opposed to quantifiable measurement. Topic 72 will bring up the issue of how does one discriminate better from less good qualitative research. And then finally, the last 2 topics introduce grounded theory, which is a huge difference. Grounded theory means theory that comes up at the end of a research project. In quantitative studies, you'll recall that theories are a starting point, and the purpose of the research is to test hypotheses and verify or invalidate theories. By contrast, in qualitative research, one is exploring people's experience in a variety of ways, with, again, an emphasis upon the validity of experience, and then developing out of that themes, and then finally some sort of conclusions, which may or may not be a grounded theory. It's quite possible to do a qualitative study that is also atheoretical. Okay, so again, this isn't a course, an advanced course in research methods. We do at UMA offer a course in qualitative methods, but again, that's another 15-week study that deserves to be taken in its own time. So I think we're pretty much on track now. If I can help with your critique, or if you want to submit a copy early for feedback, I'm happy to provide that feedback unless you wait until the last minute. Remember too that the oral presentation of your critique is of a work in progress. It is not a presentation of your final report. The reason for that simply is one of the primary purposes for doing the presentation is to allow students to benefit from peer suggestions and recommendations. All right, I think that's enough for now. I will keep this simple and hopefully straightforward. The image that we have here on the web page this week made me smile, which is to say the evaluation was of the world's best grandpa, and the methods were undefined. We'll leave it go at that. Have a good week, and please post your plans for the oral presentation. Thanks.